everyone, welcome to Leadership 101. I have been away from you for just over 4 weeks. I do hope you'll forgive me. I am back, and today we are going to be talking about compassionate leadership. What is compassionate leadership? A compassionate leader is simply a leader who sympathizes with the pain, the sadness, the difficulties of their constituents. A distinction must be drawn between pity versus compassion. Most people do not like to be pitied. Why? Because a leader who pities, if you pity your constituents, it places you almost above them. It gives you an air of superiority that most people find almost offensive, really. So you have to draw that distinction, whereas compassion draws you to the heart of your constituents. It brings you down to their level. It helps you to connect your own experiences with their experiences. Those experiences may be different because, of course, everybody has different experiences. But if you are a compassionate leader, you are able to use your experiences to connect with the experiences of your constituents. So when you are practicing compassionate leadership, action is crucial. Pity, a leader who just experiences pity will see the pain, see the difficulty of their constituents, but be moved to do nothing. Whereas a compassionate leader will observe the suffering and the pain or difficulty of a constituent. It could be in their personal lives, it could be in their work lives, but what motivates the compassion in that leader is that they are moved to action. Action is a key trait of a compassionate leader. What sort of action? The action that you take is towards helping this constituents to alleviate their pain, to alleviate their suffering. If they're struggling in an area as it relates to their work, you may decide to create support systems, provide them with additional training to enable them deliver more effectively on the job. If it's a personal issue, you may want to offer support as it relates to their well-being. So a compassionate leader takes action, and that's crucial when it comes to leading with compassion. Okay, so the next question we're going to be looking at is, just bring that up, why should you be a compassionate leader? Like, why does it matter? Because you might be thinking you are meeting your targets. Why does compassion play a part in your leadership? Aside from meeting the targets, it's important that you show compassion in your leadership to show your constituents that you care. John Maxwell often says this: no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And so this, to me, is the very epitome of leadership. In order to lead effectively, your people must know that you care for them. That you care for them not just because they provide you with their skills, but that you care for them as individuals. You are concerned about their well-being, and you're genuinely concerned. This is not something that can be used as a tactic, because if it is not heartfelt, then your people will definitely pick up on that. So when you show compassion to your constituents, it's a way of extending caring towards them. Another reason why you should be a compassionate leader is for the purposes of transformation. Any organization that will be transformed, any individual that will be transformed must have a compassionate leader. Transformation is a heart posture. Transformation starts from your heart as a leader. When you see an organization that is flailing in a certain area, if you see that there are issues with your constituents, if you see that there's a need that your customers require and they're not receiving whatever service that may be or whatever products that may be, from a heart posture of caring, that you're going to take action steps to bring about transformation. And that can only come from the heart of a compassionate leader. When you see something, when you see that there's an opening and there's a need that needs to be met, then you will move with compassion and you will take action steps to bring about transformation. Transformation does not occur in a day. Transformation takes time. Transformation is a gradual process, but it starts with a leader who genuinely cares. You care about the organization, you care about meeting the purpose and the mission statement of your organization, and you care about the people who are going to enable you to meet those goals. And so you go towards that mission and you go towards your goals with your people, and by actually extending compassion to the people that work within your organization. The next question we're going to be looking at today is, when is compassionate leadership appropriate? One of the main times when compassionate leadership is appropriate is when failure occurs. As a leader, if you look back at your own history, you will identify that there were times when you failed. There were times when you tried and you put in your very best, yet the outcome did not match up with your expectations. Now, if you have those experiences as an individual, as a leader, then that helps you to relate to your constituents when they fail. Failure is inevitable. However, the way you handle it as a leader will set you up in the hearts of your constituents as a leader that they can trust, or as a leader that should be avoided. If you make a decision to approach failure with compassion, if you make a decision to approach failure with kindness, instead of tearing your constituents down, you build them up, you encourage them, you show them where they've gone wrong, but you do so with compassion. You give them the tools that they need to achieve and to do better in future, then you are more likely to get more from your constituents. So in times of failure, you do need to lead with compassion. Another time when you must lead with compassion is in times of uncertainty. Times of uncertainty are crucial times when leaders must lead with compassion. Why? Because your constituents are not sure of what the outcome within the organization might be. It could be uncertain economic circumstances. It could be uncertainty in your organization, in your field. You want to lead with compassion in those times. Although you may be uncertain yourself, you want to be as transparent as possible with your constituents. You want to ensure that they are aware, that you know that they are fearful, that they feel uncertain, but that you are going to be handling the situation with compassion. It could be that you need to let staff go, but you need to do that in a way that is compassionate. Place yourself in their position and do all that you can to enable them. Those that can be relocated to perhaps different positions, or you can partner up with other organizations to provide them with suitable roles. Do what you can in your power to assist them. Do it with compassion, and by doing so, you will create a vault of goodwill within the hearts of your constituents that will eventually show up in the future. These are my thoughts for you today. Please feel free to share this video with whoever you think needs to hear it. Until next time, from my heart to yours, do take it easy. Bye.